You would have had your own show, right?
I've had my own show. Yeah, I've had my own show.
But then what happened? Like, did it get cancelled? What happened?
Oh, you're talking about Patriot Act?
Yeah.
So Patriot Act, we did 6 amazing seasons and shows end, COVID happens. We do 6 amazing seasons. We had our offices here on 11th Avenue and then shows end. Yeah.
And then what's next now?
So right now I'm on tour. I have an amazing tour with my arch nemesis, Ronnie Chang. It's called Hassan Hates Ronnie, Ronnie Hates Hassan. I have my podcast, Hasan Minhaj Doesn't Know. I'm in the movie Tron Ares, Tron in IMAX. And I have a movie coming out next year that I wrote and I'm starring in, and yeah. So that's my joy as like someone who's been doing this a long time, is that you build a body of work,
What's your biggest dream now?
My biggest dream is to continue making. I'll restate this. So when I first started, your biggest goal is, can I make a living pursuing this? And then as you develop and you go like, hey, this is really what I do. This is my craft. This is what I pursue. The goal then is that people come see your work to see what you have to say. And I'm in that chapter of my career, is that, hey, every time I put something out, I want people to be like, I want to see what he has to say about the world, whether that's a film or a TV show or a comedy special. Like, what is his worldview? And so like I talked about the contemporaries that inspire me, the Bo Burnhams, the Daniels, the Zach Kregers, the Jordan Peels, the Chris Rocks, the Chappelles, it's what's their perspective on the world. I revisit them to see what is their worldview,
So what's your worldview now? Tell me about that.
Oh, what's my worldview?
Like, what's going on?
It's project specific. So one of the films that we're working on right now, I don't want to give it away. Yeah, you got to see it. Yeah.
Okay. Don't tell me about your projects. Tell me about, what do you see in the world right now? Like, what's exciting? What's problematic? From maybe Indian lens, from in the Western lens, anything.
Oh, I think that for me, the most important thing that I think I try to think about in terms of my place in America and in American society, as someone who is like really proud of my culture and heritage, is juggling the beautiful things that I love about my culture, like our family values, our communal values, the fact that like in our culture, you'll never be lonely. Like the idea that you can't call someone if you're in a tough spot. This is like not a thing that I think we go through. One of the things that I'm trying to navigate is, and I've always tried to infuse this in my work, which is simultaneously like the values that I love about my culture. And specifically within Indian culture, our love of family, of community, of rallying for each other. If you are ever in a bind, there are at least 5 or 6 people that you can call if you're in a health scare or in a pinch. You can call, and you can count on them. But then also simultaneously meeting the radical individualism of Western culture. And we recently had the great documentarian filmmaker Ken Burns on my show. And he has this new documentary series about the American Revolution here in the United States. And one of the things that I think is so interesting about the American Revolution of the late 1700s, and as we have this conversation, we're here in New York City, it's the 10th anniversary of Hamilton on Broadway, which is just a few blocks away, is that fundamentally this country was built by immigrants and mavericks. And the Hindi word that I would describe to describe the energy of Thomas Paine, George Washington, and even now the modern mavericks is fundamentally they're Badtameez. They are insolent. They are irreverent. they are pushing the status quo.
Rebellious.
And I think fundamentally rebellious. I mean, the original writings like date back to the American Revolution to now. These are people that are writing their version of a middle finger to the British, but they are insolent in their behavior. And when I saw that, and I interviewed Ken, and I watched the docuseries is phenomenal, and all of his work he's one of the greatest documentary filmmakers of all time. Is that, this is a DNA that has existed here for centuries. As messy, as complicated as it is, that DNA remains. And for me, as someone who comes from South Asia, comes from India, my family's from Delhi, is to infuse my irreverence and insolence into my work, into the chapter that is, American pop culture. And I think there's a unique spin and way to articulate that I think is unique. And so to tap into that and not shy away from that, I think is a beautiful